Welcome back to Bump Love. Today, given especially that we have had so much time during lockdown with our children, we want to speak about the activities that we enjoy, keyword here, enjoy, doing with our children. Like there's activities that we have to do with them. Like we don't really have a choice. We don't even realize our feelings towards them. We may be nonchalant about them, but we want to talk about what we actually do enjoy doing with our children. And I get that, of course, different ages, different activities. The activities change. Like I remember when my son was young, so maybe that's just changed, but I've always liked going out with my son. Like I've always, and before it was just an issue of, for some reason, I think he has his spirit is unbounded. So he always liked to be out, like in a playground, this. I found that he was calmer amidst kavuyo. What do you understand? And yet when we're at home, he's the kavuyo. So I would want to take him out. Then that's when I would get peace. I would be peaceful. He would be interactive, talking. And then as we've grown to do it, then I've learned that right now, he's 11. We now have like the best conversations. And when we're in the house, I don't know, there's so many distractions and things, but when we go out, like I love to take him out for like a lunch or breakfast, brunch or dinner or somewhere, then as long as there's a meal. And in that hour or two, we talk, like we really have great, and he's such a conversationalist. Like he really talks to me. We get each other, like we jazz, we talk, and it's so, by the time I leave, I know so much about my kid that I didn't even realize, and how he thinks about me. So in that time, he talks to me about how I am as a mom, how I behave, what things that he doesn't like that tickle him. He's quite open about in that. So for me, that has been. That's what I really love to do. I like to go out with my child for a meal and have a conversation. Micah will grow.
No, but actually it's so funny. You might not even need to wait for until they grow. The thing is, the only problem is that when you do it earlier, they chat and they don't wait for you to chat back. So it's a hard one to enjoy, because I'm also looking at you and I'm just like, I can't wait for our time when we can have, because now we are doing those things. We date the kids. Brian and I date the kids. Take him, take her, take Bianca, and we date them. But they're still in this place where they are talk. We're not yet having that. So when do I get my actual conversations and when do I enjoy the kids? So every Friday we have a movie night with the kids. And that night, like we get all the cozy blankets, and then watch a movie. Usually it's like some cartoon, like Strikers, like Duke League football. But for them, that's it. And usually it's their movie that we are watching. Now, the day they learned the pause button is the day I absolutely started to enjoy watching movies with them, because then they pause and they say, "Mommy, did you see? Then this happened. And
Are
then
you
this
serious?
happened. And then this have you seen?" Meanwhile, I've been watching the movie with them, but then also that becomes my time to, I don't know, I feel like that's a time when there's certain values that I speak about in there. There's things that, even me, I pause the movie. I'm like, fast pause. Did you see now this guy? He's like you, Bianca. He doesn't want to. But you're clever.
Teachable moments.
So we get lots of teachable moments during their movie time, and I absolutely enjoy it. I be there and then I just see them many times. I told you guys sometime, I've reached a place in my life where I'm trying to get away from just taking care of my kids to enjoying them. So now I get to a place where sometimes, because you watch the thing over and over again, kids, Ice Age, I'm tired of it. So you watch Frozen, you've watched, you're tired. So now I've come to this place where when they say, "Mommy, we want to watch Ice Age," and I know we've watched it before, I start to just watch them. I watch them, I see Bianca laugh, that laugh of mine, where I'm just like, oh my God, what did I do to my daughter? Then Blake, then they pause. Then they talk to each other. Then they talk to me. Then it's so engaged. I absolutely enjoy. Like I look forward to Friday night. Like on Monday, I'm like, yo.
I find that so strange, because that's like the worst thing I hate with my kid. The pause.
The pause. Are you serious? I love the pause.
And maybe it's because you guys have more people to interact with. Now it's me and it. And he's pausing. And now you know we are going to enter cabos, other things. You're trying to follow the movie, and now of course we're past that age of rewatching over again.
Yeah.
You can't watch something more than once.
Yeah.
That's it. So we're watching an actual good movie.
Yeah.
And I've really now I have to watch the movie before. So that because I used to
by yourself.
like, why are we pausing? So he talks about, he discusses. Sometimes even pauses talk about other things.
Yes, which oh my God, I live for those moments. I live for them because I think for me that's at that time when I feel like they've remembered something, like it has come to mind, and that's just my moment. When we go out on that date, they're just talking, talk. So, but yeah, I really love watching movies with my kids. I love it. I love it.
That's really amazing. I think I love movie night, but because they are all chatterboxes, I don't.
And there are four.
There are four. Okay, let's say three because we
yeah,
but then those three are also like, let's even triple. They are 9. That's 3 turned to 9. But the only time I really get their attention or tend to, find a warm place for us to have a normal conversation where they are not interrupting is when I'm reading to them. They really, really love reading time.
Said my answer.
I've stolen your answer.
I've stolen my answer.
But initially I felt like Pumla had stolen my answer, but then I'm like, no, I don't really enjoy. I love to go out with them, but I don't really enjoy the activity because they're all over the place. And then Manuela's as I'm like, I love movies, but they're always, I don't, but when it's time to read, they are quiet, they can't wait for, they're engaged, okay, go to the next one. First pause, mommy, what did you say? You said the lion ate the... So it's really something that I enjoy to do with them. It's the only time I get their attention. I feel like a teacher. I'm like, yes. Did you hear that? If there's a teachable moment, I'm like, yes. Did you get the point? So guys, it's not good to tell lies. Did you hear what, So that's the time that I really enjoy to do with them.
So cool.
Yes.
So yes, I enjoy reading with my kids. But here's the catch. I think I enjoy hearing him read.
Oh.
Yes. So, and then like the movies, he reads books over and over. Like currently we're reading The Gingerbread Man, Little Red Riding Hood, and Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So before bedtime,
okay.
we read all gingerbread.
Okay, I think for me that's why that's a part of reading that I don't like with the kids. But now they friends. They don't when they are just okay. So there's the issue when they don't yet know how to read, so they're picture reading, and then they're jazzing you the story, and then they're mixing in the get man, then they're mixing. You're just like, I don't enjoy that. Then they reach a part where they can read. Then they start reading in slow mo.
Oh my gosh, no.
I'm like, oh my God.
Shall we finish?
And the story ends. So anyway.
No,
okay.
so Micah has learned how to read, which I am super thankful for. So for me, listening to him read is such a heartwarming experience. So yes, we go through all the 3 books. They are short stories. So that gingerbread, and then he's so animated because when he used to hear me and my mom reading to him, my mom is so animated when she's reading. So he also puts in the animations. The gingerbread man. Now the gingerbread man, when they're reading it, when my mom used to read it to him, they would add like a song. So after every like paragraph, it'd be like run, run, run as fast as you can. You can. But just seeing him so excited about the story, you guys, every night. Yes,
Oh my
and
goodness.
sing the song at the exact same points. I'm just like, oh, look at him. And he lights up. It really warms
He
my heart.
lights up.
It really
Yeah,
does.
No one likes playing with their children.
No,
Nobody
I
enjoys.
do love playing with my kids, like also building blocks.
Okay.
We do a lot of build. As for building in our home, it's like hardcore.
like a thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a real thing. Only that I feel like they've reached a place in their lives where they don't involve me anymore in their building. Like, so when they were young, I used to enjoy it because then I'll tell them, now let's put the door here. You like it? Oh, mommy. Oh, now I just reach a place where they're like, mommy,
You're
put the door here.
interacting.
Then it's like, it's their mind that is
Yeah.
creating.
Yeah.
So they no longer involve me like that. The
Yeah.
best I can do is sit down and say, so what's happening? Then where does, so I feel like I am an outsider looking on the inside. If we'd asked this question like 2 years back,
Before,
I
that would be
swear it
different.
would be
Enjoy
building
it.
blocks with my kids. But now, I'm just an outsider. Yeah.
For me, I wish I loved football because they really, really
Love
love
football.
football. I can only
Yes.
kick for a few minutes. I'm like, guys, I'm done.
Yeah, actually, I was more interested in Rosettes because if you have a group of 3 energetic boys,
Yes.
I know the games boys like to play.
Yeah.
They love to play. They love pillow fights. But I think because there's too many of us in the house and then you're distracted and then Zara is calling you and then you have to attend to it.
Yeah.
So I've not really gotten that time, but I try. I think I need to emphasize.
They have each other.
They have each other, which is a great
They
thing.
do have each other.
I find that Micah's games are really the climbing on top of chairs and, my God, jumping up and down. So he does that stuff with Ben. He will jump, and jump on him.
Yes.
And Ben is like, but why don't you play those games with mommy? And I'm like, stay away from me
I
because
Yes.
my body is too fragile.
Yeah.
No.
other
First of all,
things.
they don't
rough.
even know. Like, has their baby ever
Jumped
laid your breast?
Hey!
Like, with the elbow.
I know.
Man, the boob you've gone for, they'll just hit you with the arm and you're like,
Hey, yo, that was
I
painful.
know, so
Yeah.
for me.
And they're enjoying it.
Yeah. So well, I'd always. Well, I'm sure playtime is playtime, but
Yeah.
sometimes for me playtime is go and play. I rest.
you know?
He's too he's
hear
too
you.
much. But I think now, of course, at this age, Teja he wants to know what's going on. So most of his stuff now he does, like he goes online to read
and stuff.
to figure things out, to check things out. So yeah, now we both have our alone time. Your time, my time. Yeah, and then we come together for dinner or
And a
lunch.
conversation.
And some kind of conversation. So yes, there you have it from the ladies. You've had what we really like to do with our children. Our children are a bit older than toddlers mostly. And so we're able to engage them in conversations and things along, spending time with them, quality time with our children. And if you are an entrepreneur, you're in luck. Prudential is running a series of webinars. For more information to sign up, check our Bump Love page. And while you're doing that, please go to www.prudential.ug to sign up for a Prudential policy. And share with us on our pages and our socials the activities that you enjoy as parents doing with your children. And you can share with us in the different ages and the different stages. Until next time, with love from Bump Love.